Hello friends, today I'll be discussing about capital rationing. So in previous lecture I had discussed about capital budgeting, that is how to select the project. Like we discussed the methods of discounted cash flow method and non-discounted cash flow methods. Now in this, if the company is having limited fund, if the funds are limited, the resources are limited, then in that case what are the ways of selecting the project? What are the ways how company can decide which project to select, or what are the different combinations of project? So what is meaning of capital rationing? It is an act of placing restrictions from management side or maybe it from external side. Majorly it is a decision of company that because the funds which are resources which are limited, not only funds but sometimes labors are also limited, and in that case even though the projects which are good, even though the projects which are giving you the positive return, we may need to cut back the project and we have to select the given amount of resources with a given amount of fund. So capital rationing is defined as the process of placing limit on the extent of new project. It is about the new proposals. When you have new proposals, when you have new projects, which project we can select and which we can restrict on. So what are the reasons why capital rationing, why companies are having this? The one of the main big reason is these are the potential projects, and as the costs are becoming high and the scarcity of money, manpower, resources are always applied on the company, and that's why company will need to identify some technique in cut shorting the project. The other reasons, it can be external factors, because right now company may not be collecting fund from the stock market, and there can be internal reason like company may not be willing to go for many projects. Out of 10-15 proposals, maybe company will go for, right now it can be only 3 to 4 projects which are giving you the best combination with a given amount of money or with a limited amount of resources. Now regarding rationing, there are two projects. One are divisible projects, some projects which you can select in partial, some projects you can select in half, and there are decisions of indivisible project cannot be divided. Company will have to select project in a full, or company will have to reject the project, but it cannot be half, it cannot be cut back. So when projects are divisible, yes, a company can select 50% of the project if the fund is limited. So if I, let's say for example, I have 1 crore rupees, one project I have selected in 60 crore and the other project which require 80 crores, but I am left with only 40 crores. So the second project I can select 50%. I can install the project with 50% capacity, that is called divisible project. But in case of indivisible project, we'll have to take a call, we have to take a decision whether to select the full project or whether we have to reject the full projects. So I have come up with an example where the projects are indivisible. We cannot divide the project, we have to select full or we need to reject it. So it is an example like company is having 10 lakh rupees, and the options which companies are having right now is to select 6 projects, which is A, B, C, D, E, F. And if company is selecting all these 6 projects, it requires 17 lakh rupees. But the thing is, the company is having limited fund which is 10 lakh. So within this given amount of 10 lakh rupees, we'll have to take a decision which project to select, what to go for. So as you can see this on screen, project A, it requires 3 lakh rupees, which is the amount of rupees. These are the amount which required to start the project. Project B is 1,50,000 with their respective profitability index are given. So this is just a base question which I have bring over here. Let's see the feasible solutions. Before starting or before making the capital rationing, first we need to find out what are the cash inflow, or you can say NPV, so that we can come to know how much income we generate from the project. So by applying the present value formula, that is PI formula, profitability index formula, we can find out what are the inflows. So the PI formula is present value of inflow divided by present value of outflow, and by applying this formula we come to know that project A, it gives cash inflow of 3,66,000, and the NPV will be inflow minus the cost of project, which is 3 lakh. So project A is giving net present value 66,000 positive. So the last column which you can see on this table is the net profit, or you can say after deducting all the expenses, how much company is earning. So from this base solution itself, we can see the project B can be ignored because project B is giving you the negative return. So while deciding out of 6, now we have to consider only 5 projects, because B we are cancelling this decision to accept it because it gives you negative return. Yes, as I said, the total cash which company need to select all the positive project, which is A, C, D, E and F, company requires 17 lakh rupees. But the question is the rationing decision, the smart decision which company will have to take is, company is right now having only 10 lakh rupees, and we need to give them feasible solutions like how this 10 lakh rupees can be used so that the company can get the maximum income. So the first step is to give rank. Let's give rank, and so that we can get idea which project to select first. So the ranking rule is the project with highest PI will be given first rank. So project A is first rank, project C and project E is having equal PI, which is 1.2, which is second highest, so we give them rank 2, and project D is third rank, and the last is project F. So this is these are the various options which you can have. As you can see, the green shadow is about the basic information, and now in the second table I'm going to present the feasible selection of the project with this 10 lakh rupees. So if project A is having first rank, so if I select project A, out of 10 lakh I'm using 3, so now remaining is 7 lakh. Now this 7 lakh I can select project C. So out of 7, remaining 3,50,000 I have used, so still I have 3,50,000. So this 350 I can select project D also. Now in total I have, out of 10, if I select this 3, I have used 8,50,000. So still I am left with 1,50,000. As projects are indivisible, I cannot use this 1,50,000. This will be extra fund which will be kept, and the total NP will be total of all selected project, which is project A 66,000, project C which is 70,000, and project D which is 40,000. So if I see my total NPV, if I have option 1 is 1,76,000. Now this is not the only alternative. I can have the second alternative. If I select project A, out of 10, 7 lakh I am using. The remaining project I can select is project D. So out of remaining 7 I am using 2, so still 5 lakh rupees I am left with, and out of this 5 lakh I can select either E or F. So if I am select E, so extra fund which I am left with is 50,000, and my total NPV of selected project will be 1,87,000. So as compared to option 1, option 2 is giving me highest net present value. Option 3, again I am selecting A, project C I am selecting, so 5 lakh rupees, and now this time I am trying to use project F. So out of 10 I have used 9 lakh, so 1 lakh rupees is extra fund, and my total NPV which generate is 1,26,000. And in option 4, which is the fourth alternative, which again this 5 best projects I can select, the combinations are project C. If I select, I use 350 out of 10. Project D I am selecting, so I am using 5,50,000, and project E if I select, so all 10 lakh rupees I have used, so the extra fund which I am left with is 0, and the total NPV generated by the selected 3 project, which is C, D, E, are 1,91,000. So it is clear from this selection that the best option or the best alternative, the selection of projects are option 4, which is project C, D and E, which gives me highest return, which is 1,91,000. All 10 lakh rupees I'm using, so this is optimum utilization of my resources, and yes, it gives me the best possible alternatives. So thank you very much for the listening, and that's it from my side as far as capital rationing is concerned. You can visit my blogspot and YouTube channel for the further videos. Thank you very much.